Yesterday, while you were quietly holding yourself together with silent strength, something happened behind the scenes that you couldn't see. Someone you don't even know still thinks about you whispered your name to a psychic. And when your name was spoken, something shifted. A light flickered, a strange chill moved through the room, and the psychic closed their eyes. What they saw wasn't normal. It wasn't small. It was powerful. It was divine. It carried the kind of energy that darkness fears. You don't realize how much power lives inside of you. You don't fully see how many people are watching your future, some with silent jealousy, some with hidden admiration. But heaven sees it. And heaven is standing up for you. Because yesterday, something in the spirit world opened, something that you were meant to hear. And it has to reach you now, before your next step breaks every chain that ever tried to hold back your finances. The psychic saw golden coins falling from your hands, slowly, like they were floating. But then, something pulled the coins back. They weren't lost. They weren't stolen. They were just paused. Held back by something that knew exactly how powerful you'd become if you fully believed in yourself. If you could see what heaven sees when they look at you, you'd never doubt yourself again. You wouldn't shrink, you wouldn't hold back, and you wouldn't wait for permission. The psychic's hands started shaking. They asked out loud, "Who is this person?" And the spirit world answered clearly, "That's the chosen one. That's the one whose wealth has been blocked, not because they're not worthy, but because the time wasn't right. But now, the time has come. The doors are opening. The chains are breaking. You're next." And even the forces of darkness know it. The angels were listening. They've been waiting for this moment for your name to be spoken on the earth. And now that it has, something supernatural has awakened. The prophecy over your life is no longer asleep. It's alive. That means you're standing in a holy moment. A moment where God is changing your money story, rewriting your spiritual assignments, and securing your protection. The enemy can feel it too. Because once you see who you really are, every grip darkness had on your life, your peace, your finances, and even your name, will shatter like broken glass. The psychic also saw something else, a white envelope sealed with the light. Inside that envelope was your name. And beside your name was a number so large that the psychic couldn't speak for a full minute. They started crying. And in that silence, a voice filled the room. It was the voice of an angel. The angel said, "This wealth isn't man-made. It's heaven-made. You weren't meant to gain your wealth through pain and constant struggle. You were meant to receive it through divine direction. That means you don't have to chase it. You don't have to break your back to earn what was always promised to you. But you do have to listen." The reason the money was paused wasn't a punishment. It was preparation. You weren't ready to hold it without letting it own your heart. But now, something inside you is changing. You're letting go. You're stepping into something deeper. And heaven has chosen now to send the first wave of your inheritance. This first wave isn't just about money. It's also about confirmation. about clarity, about closure. Someone thought they were simply asking about you, but what they really did was unlock a divine revelation. You're stepping into full recovery. And there's more. The psychic saw a being of light standing right behind you. In one hand, this being held a broken key. In the other, a sword made of blue fire. This wasn't just a vision. It was Archangel Michael. He has been with you since the day you were born. Maybe you haven't felt him lately because the weight of disappointment has wrapped itself around your spirit. But Michael isn't here just to comfort you. He is here to destroy what needs to be removed, the things that slowed your financial flow, the generational fear, the burden of always having to stay strong. Michael has been waiting for this. For your name to be called out loud in the spirit world. Now that it has, he is calling your name across realms. He is fighting for your return, your breakthrough, your restoration. And what he is doing runs deeper than you even realize. The psychic also saw that someone once tried to curse your money. Maybe through jealousy, hateful words, or even something darker. But the curse didn't destroy what was yours. It just covered it. It made things confusing. That's why, no matter how hard you worked, something always felt blocked. That wasn't your imagination. But heaven smiled when this was revealed. Because God doesn't always remove your enemies. Sometimes, He lets them live long enough to watch you rise. And you are rising. You are rising so brightly that even your enemies will fall silent. The curse is lifting. Your name is being rewritten in the book of heaven. And your story is being reconnected to abundance. If your heart feels tight right now, if you feel a strange stirring in your chest, that's not random. That's your soul remembering who you really are. You were never meant to live in survival mode forever. You were never created to give until you're empty while others only take. God didn't write a broken money story for you. That pain came from the world. But God is now taking the pen back. He is rewriting your financial future, starting now. And all He asks is that you don't ignore this. Don't scroll past it. Don't push it down. Don't go numb again. Because this is the moment. The gate is open. But you must choose to walk through it. If your spirit feels drawn to this message, stay close. Let this be the moment you remember yourself. The psychic whispered something at the end that even the angels paused to hear. They said, "This person was born with the crown of wealth, but it was buried under years of survival. Your soul has always carried a royal code. But life forced you into survival mode. And in survival mode, it's hard to claim your inheritance. That wasn't a punishment. That was divine timing. Heaven knew you needed to walk through some fires first. So when the gold came, it wouldn't destroy you, it would bless you. And now, the fires have refined you. The tears you cried, the prayers you whispered, they were not in vain. Now the vault is opening. Slowly at first, like the sunrise. But it will grow. The help you need, the love that left, the money that was delayed, it's all returning. And there is something else. Something most people wouldn't believe unless someone who saw it said it out loud. The psychic saw a heavenly ledger, a record book, and your name was written on its pages. Every time you gave from your heart, even when you had nothing left, it was written down. Every act of kindness, every unseen sacrifice, every quiet moment of choosing good over easy, heaven saw it all. And now, your reward isn't random. You're about to receive what you built in secret. You're about to collect interest from years of silent sowing. This harvest is not just fair, it's divine. The delay wasn't denial. It was timing. And when your name was spoken in the spirit world, God responded, "It's time. Release what's been held. Return what was stolen. Send justice to their doorstep." You don't know how many people tried to pull you down, tried to copy you, tried to silence you. You thought maybe you were just overthinking. But your spirit always knew. And the psychic confirmed it. Your energy was being drained by too many directions. That's why your blessings never stayed. But now, angels have been reassigned. They're patching the leaks. They're closing the doors that let your blessings escape. And something unusual is happening. People who left you behind are now remembering you. Some are dreaming about you. Some are being moved to return what they took, not just with words, but with honor, with apology, with money. Heaven hasn't forgotten you. And neither will they. When the psychic looked into your next 6 months, they saw something they'd never seen before. A scroll rolled down from the clouds with your name, your birthday, and a glowing mark that they couldn't even describe. And with a soft, trembling voice, they said, "This person isn't just supposed to be rich. They're meant to be remembered." Heaven confirmed it. You were never meant to live behind the scenes in someone else's story. You were meant to be the one who proves that God can restore, lift, and completely change someone's life. People will look at you and say, if they could survive all of that and still rise, then surely, there's a God. And your wealth, it's not coming from just one direction. Angels showed many streams. Some are expected, some will surprise you, but all are flowing toward you now. You're stepping into a season where you become financially untouchable and spiritually undeniable. Maybe you feel it already. Something heavy is lifting. Your eyes might tear up. Your chest might feel light. That's not random. That's your soul recognizing truth. When heaven reminds you of who you really are, your heart starts to awaken. You don't need to keep guarding yourself from disappointment anymore. You've been through enough storms. Now, you're about to witness what a true miracle looks like. Before the session ended, the psychic asked the spirit world one more question: what do they need to hear right now? And the answer came fast and clear: tell them to stop searching for more pain and start preparing for glory. You've lived in survival mode for so long, you forgot what peace even feels like. But all of that is about to change. You're going to feel abundance in ways you've never known before. Peace in your body, joy in your home, clarity in your thoughts, and yes, money that not only comes but stays, grows, and protects. This isn't just a nice message. It's a divine truth. God Himself spoke your name. And when He speaks, everything shifts. Heaven isn't asking whether you're ready. Heaven has already begun. You've been through so many almosts. Almost found peace. Almost got the breakthrough. Almost had stability. Do you know why? Because the enemy was terrified of what would happen if your blessings ever became full and permanent. The moment your blessings stop being delayed, you become unstoppable. That moment is here. It's already been approved in the spirit. The psychic saw a giant golden door. It had your initials carved deep into it. It wasn't dusty or abandoned, it was strong, sealed, and waiting. And the second your name was spoken, the key arrived. The door began to shake. And behind it, inheritance, freedom, relief, financial flow, the ability to breathe again without guilt or fear. This door wasn't just made for you, it was made by you. Every private prayer, every hidden act of love, every time you gave without recognition, it built this door. And now it's time for it to open. Once it opens, people from your past might try to return. Some will bring love. Others may carry hidden motives. But you'll know the difference. Your spirit can sense things now. You don't chase people anymore, you attract what belongs. You don't panic anymore, you trust what's aligned. You don't argue your worth anymore, you walk in it. You pass the true test, not the test of being perfect, but the test of endurance. And heaven rewards endurance. While others chased shortcuts, you built strength. And now, your money will carry that energy. It will attract miracles toward you. The angels revealed something else too. Your voice is powerful. Not just symbolically. Literally. Your words carry a vibration that can shift atmospheres. You've been quiet for too long, silenced by fear and by people who made you doubt yourself. That time is over, your voice is waking up. And now when you speak, things will move. Conversations will open doors. Simple texts, emails, or ideas will unlock blessings. You no longer have to wait for permission to speak with power. Just do it. Speak with certainty. Don't shrink. You were born to be elevated. The psychic saw another vision, you standing before a mountain of gold, not touching it yet. Then a light from heaven touched your lips. And with just one word, the mountain moved toward you. That's not fantasy. That's prophecy. You're just one brave choice away from stepping into that reality. Have you been feeling unusually tired around certain people lately? That's not normal tiredness. That's your soul rejecting energy that no longer fits your future. Your angels are clearing your space. The new blessings coming can't exist in the middle of old toxicity. The psychic saw light forming around your feet, creating a boundary of protection. From now on, your giving will come from overflow, not obligation. You're no longer giving from fear or guilt. The angels are removing the shame and silent beliefs in poverty that have followed your family for generations. You're not going to live below your divine inheritance anymore. That time is over. You've entered your season of overflow. Even your dreams are starting to shift. Old ideas are coming back. Things you thought were lost are returning. You're waking up with words, pictures, or inspiration you can't explain. That's not just imagination. That's your soul remembering your purpose. The psychic saw a book opening in heaven. A map filled with divine moments planned before you were even born. Today, you reached one of those moments. That's why everything feels emotional and intense. You're not breaking down. You're being aligned again. And what's waiting on the other side of the season isn't just money. It's rest. It's love that stays. It's peace that cannot be shaken. It's every small prayer you whispered when no one was around. You've entered a rare and sacred window, something most people never see in their lifetime. Heaven has moved. Your wealth isn't just coming. It's returning. And when it returns, it will come with multiplied strength. Because your story isn't just about money, it's about the proof of God's love. Your journey will show the world that when God restores someone, He doesn't do it halfway. He does it fully, beautifully, and beyond all expectation. You are stepping fully into the power I've placed within you. Divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.